So, good afternoon, ma'am.
Go. Hello, good afternoon.
By the way, this is for our TTL class, and these are some of our questions related to technology. First, we have, can you please tell me your name and the grade level or subject you teach?
Good day po. I am Queenie Marisuran, currently teaching at San Isidro Academy as a secondary teacher major in physical education.
So, next, how long have you been teaching, ma'am?
I've been teaching for almost 3 years.
Okay. So, what ICT tools do you commonly use to assess student learning? For example, Google Forms, Kahoot, or learning management systems?
As a teacher, I usually use tools like Google Classroom and Messenger Kahoot to access students.
Okay. Next, we have, how do these tools help you assess your students more effectively?
This helped me check their answer quickly and give instant feedback.
Okay. Next question, Mom. We have, can you share an example where you used ICT to assess student learning in a more creative or impactful way?
For example, Kahoot makes quizzes fun and students become more active, while Google Forms help me see their scores right away. One time I used Kahoot um, for review, and students were really engaged, while I could easily see with topics they needed with help.
Okay, Mom. So next we have in the part 3, the benefits and the challenges. So what do you think are the advantages of using ICT for assessment compared to traditional methods?
ICT makes assessment faster and easier because it can automatically check answers, it saves time and paper, help track student progress, and make tests more interesting through interactive activities.
Okay, Mom. So next we have you encountered any challenges in using ICT assessment? If yes, how did you handle them?
Yes, some challenges include poor internet and technical problems, and some students may not know how to use the tools. This can be solved by preparing backup plans and giving clear instructions.
Okay, Mom. So next we have, how do students respond to ICT based assessments? Do they seem more engaged?
Students respond to ICT based assessment. More students enjoy ICT based assessment more because they are interactive and engaging. They feel more interested, although a few may feel nervous if they are not used to technology.
Okay, Mom. So next we have on the part 4, the support and professional development. So we have you received any training or support, Mom, in using ICT tools for assessment?
Yes, I have received some basic training on how to use ICT tools for assessment. This includes learning how to create online quizzes, use digital platforms, and manage students' results.
Okay, Mom. So next, in your opinion, what kind of support or training would help teachers use ICT in assessment more effectively?
Teachers need more practical training on how to use ICT tools. Step by step, workshops, tutorials, and technical support would help a lot. It is also important to have enough resources, like good internet and devices, so teachers can use ICT more effectively.
Okay, Mom. So we are now on the part 5, or the last. We have, what advice would you give to new teachers who want to use ICT for assessing student learning?
Start simple and don't try to use too many tools at once. Learn one or two ICT tools first and practice using them. Give clear instructions to students and test the tool before using it in class. Be patient because both of your students are still learning.
Okay, Mom. So next, or the last question, is there anything else you'd like to share about your experiences using ICT in assessment?
Using ICT in assessment make teaching easier and more interesting, but it also needs preparation. Sometimes there are technical problems, but overall, it helps improve student engagement and makes teaching work faster and more organized.
By the way, ma'am, thank you so much for your time, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.